So I grew up on my grandparents' farm, and that's really where I discovered my love for nature. We had the freedom to just explore the woods, the fields, the ponds. I remember even being outside during rainstorms and watching water move across the landscape and being really fascinated by how all of these natural systems work and how we are connected to them. Both of my parents worked as engineers, and so when I found ecological engineering and the types of solutions that Black & Veatch was involved in designing, I knew I found the right place. So our team at Black & Veatch is focused on integrated water solutions. So we think about water systems and water infrastructure and natural water processes all very holistically because it's all part of the same cycle. Green infrastructure refers to ecological systems, both natural and engineered, and it's really the intersection of engineering and nature. It can actually be implemented at several different scales, so it can include a row of trees along a city street. It can be open park space. It's where we are using natural systems and processes to help communities manage stormwater.
Omaha is one of over 800 communities in the United States that has a combined sewer system, and these sewers were built 1890s, 1900s, and were not built big enough to serve the growth of the city. As part of the nation's Clean Water Act, there's rules and regulations that govern what we have to do to clean up that sewage that enters our rivers and streams. We were building more sewer capacity to keep the sewage out of people's basements. We were building more infrastructure to bring that combined sewage down to the treatment plant so we could treat that flow and keep it out of the rivers and streams.
Black & Veatch has worked with the city of Omaha for decades, and the city needed to create a long-term control plan to figure out how to manage combined sewer overflows. When we were looking at solutions that could have a significant impact on reducing overflows into the Missouri River, all eyes just went to Fontenelle Park.
We need to find ways to store more stormwater up in the system. So Fontenelle Park in this area provided a solution because it enabled us to be able to bring more stormwater into an area that was underutilized.
It emerged as the place that needed some revitalization. It was an underutilized public golf course. The city wasn't engaging the surrounding community with that particular amenity. We do the planning, the design, we manage the construction, we help inform the operations and maintenance plan for all of those solutions that can help communities address stormwater challenges.
Fontenelle Park and some of the other areas around here, it's an older part of town, an area that kind of needed an uplift. Just improving the park's not going to do that itself, but being able to make those improvements and get people interested in their neighborhood, that helps kind of uplift that part of the community, give them something to be proud of.
Ty, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to work with kids, to be honest. What you plan on doing your next years?
In my next years?
Your next 10 years.
I probably will focus more on conservation work. So kind of similar to the type of work that they did here at Fontenelle, and educating people about climate change and the environment and water scarcity.
Fontenelle Park, it's made a difference. It's in the community with the people living here by have something to do when they go outside. They could fish, go for walks, ride bikes. Especially with North Star, we take a lot of bike rides there.
The North Star Foundation is a youth-serving nonprofit that specifically targets zip codes where students in this area are generally underserved. Mostly the boys that we work with either number one, don't have their own bikes, or number two, have not ridden bike in a very long time. So we have the opportunity to teach them how to ride bike, give them basic safety skills, and then actually take them out to Fontenelle Park for bike rides.
Bike riding makes me feel calm, It makes me feel like I'm flying sometimes. Just riding around, relaxing, seeing people out there, just hang with friends or family.
One of the most exciting parts of our work is creating opportunities for other people to connect with each other and with nature. That really does drive a lot of the work that our team does and motivates us to create solutions that address the flooding problems and address water quality problems, but more so create the spaces that can really benefit communities and make those opportunities for kids to go back to the pond and go fishing or go boating or to even ride bikes outside and enjoy the beauty of nature.